season finale. Welcome, everybody. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Right along with Vanessa Morning Show. Here we go.
This week's episode is sponsored by Impressive Jewels by Elisa Carter. Elisa Carter has been my consultant since inception of the Right Along with Vanessa Morning Show. So go to ImpressiveJewels.net today. Get your little something. You deserve it. This week's episode is sponsored by Dollhouse of Tampa Salon and Studio, where the inner doll is created. Styling services they offer are sew-ins, quick weaves, relaxers, facial waxing, eyelash extensions, and much, much more. It's time for you to find your inner doll. Contact Selena today, serving the Tampa Bay and surrounding areas of Florida. And make sure you follow them on Instagram and Facebook. Are you tired of being stung by outrageous nail prices? Well, you don't have to worry about that at Queen Bee Nail Hive. Contact Queen Bee herself, servicing the Tampa Bay area. 813-414-1405. That's 813-414-1405. Queen Bee Nail Hive. Come be pollinated. To start your 2021, go to www.vanessaklinger.com. Click the free book giveaway button. Complete your details, and I will ship a free book to you. Stay in love. Hello, everyone. How are you? This is Vanessa Klinger, your intuitive life strategist and life coach motivator. Welcome to the Right Along with Vanessa Morning Show. New season, new year, new you, new age, new everything. Are you guys ready for some raw, real enlightenment, 100% free coaching at your service? Well, sit back, enjoy the ride as we take you higher into the dimensions of God. Let's go. Season. Yes, it's a new season. It's a new season. Yes, it's a new season.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome to the Right Along with Vanessa Morning Show. I am Vanessa Klinger, your intuitive life strategist and life coach motivator. But we provide you with 100% free coaching at your service, raw, real enlightenment at its best. So come on in, enjoy the ride as we take you higher into the dimensions of God. It is Holy Week. It is Resurrection Weekend. And I'm telling you guys, if you have not felt a connection to spirit at all this week, I just don't know. But there's still hope for you yet, okay? Because he lives, baby. He lives. All right. 1 second. Hello, son. Hello, my friend. Thank you for always shining on me, son. Yes. Hello, everybody. Yes, I'm almost at my spot. Yes, it is fun, fantastic, funky Friday. It's Holy Week. It's Resurrection Weekend. Hot Dog and I are, he was ready to go. He got up. Yep, there he is. He's over there. He's going to say hello to you guys today because it's the season 8 finale of the Right Along with Vanessa Morning Show. That's right. We knocked out 2 seasons back to back. And guys, I'm going to take a much needed break. I'm going to be working, of course, but much needed break where I can just, connect and tap in into spirit and get prepared for the upcoming fall seasons that's going to be rolling out. I don't know when it's going to be, whether it's July or August, but you'll find out. Just stick around. We'll know when it's time. But how are you guys doing on this fun, fantastic, funky Friday? I'm telling you the truth. To wake up every day to that. guys doing? I hope you're doing great. I really do. Hope you're doing great. Come here, hot dog. Come here. Come here. Come here and say hello to everybody. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. I have to tease him with the come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Come on. Come here. Oh. Hmm. You gonna say hello to everybody? Say hello to everybody, hot dog. It's the season finale. Wink, boo. Wink at him. Did you wink? Okay. All right. Like, I don't want you holding me. I'm a big boy now. You don't like being held, honey. You're like, no, I can walk on my own. That's right. I am parked. I'm positioned. You know what? It's kind of chilly today. It's like, let me see, is that 52 or 62? It says 52. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. That's like 20 for us Florida Pelicans. Yeah, let me say hello to, pull up the comments. So, yep. There we go. Yes, so welcome everybody. It's time to do the Friday song. And then we're going to get started. You guys ready? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Yay! Things are going my way. Things are going my way. Things are going your way. Fun, fantastic, funky Friday. Welcome to the Right Along with Vanessa Morning Show. I am Vanessa Klinger, your intuitive life strategist and life coach motivator. Welcome. And, I've been singing that song, I want to say for 2 years. And there's something to 2 years. You know, if you really put in the effort for 2 years, you'll break through, cross over a threshold where things will finally be going your way. But it requires work, and it requires diligence, and it requires just really desiring for things to be that way for you. It's kind of busy out here today on the beach. People getting ready, look like they're getting ready to work out or something. But I'm enjoying the view. Okay. Fun, fantastic, funky Friday. Yep. Look, we're not going out right now. You want the window down a little bit? I'll let the window down, but if you start barking at everybody, it's going back up. Go on and check out what's going on, because you just have to do it. Yep. So it's a little chilly today too. So let me say hello to some people. Hello everyone. Hello social media world. Hello podcast world. Hello everybody. How are you? Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. So season 8 finale. Now, also, you guys know, all season, we give away 10 free books. So if you would like a free book, go out to vanessaklinger.com/ click the free book button, and you'll receive a free copy of my book. Is that all you got? Bring it. Hello, Grace. Our Time to Transform. Now, this one, I'm serious. This is my first one. This is my baby. This is like, oh my gosh. Yep. Time to Transform. If you're ready, it's some tools and techniques that, and it's not nothing new, but it's just my take on it, my approach and how I do things and what worked for me. And I want to share it with you, So go out to vanessaklinger.com, click the free book button, and I'll ship it to you. Also, we have the season 8 finale. I'm going to run that ad in just a second. For Spiritually Speaking as well, the great Michelle Messi Washington and I. And we have some special guests. We have Ronnie Jefferson, Spiritually Speaking's own gospel correspondent, and he's a radio host of his own broadcast, Fire the Gospel Experience, and he'll be on. And Kimberly Anderson, you guys had a chance to meet her this season on Spiritually Speaking. She'll be joining us. It's going to be a great time. I got the approval. It's going to be an hour-and-a-half show, and we're just going to they're going to come back and share with us what's been going on with them, and and everything that's going on in that world. And then we're going to wrap up, spiritually speaking, the season, Michelle and I, with Abraham and Lot. I mean, because we're going through the entire Bible. I mean, that's the whole theme of spiritually speaking. We're going through the entire Bible. And so we're going to be wrapping up Abraham and Lot to close out the season of spiritually speaking. So you're not going to want to miss it. You are not going to want to miss it. I'm telling you that Michelle Massey Washington, I tell you the truth. Deep, deep, deep dives into the scriptures where it just totally expands your consciousness and just blows your head off, really, in enlightenment. I mean, she's amazing, and I'm so grateful that she agreed to be my co-host for Spiritually Speaking. So join us, 7 p.m. Sunday, Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday. That's right, that's right, that's right. And let's see what else. What was I going to tell you guys? What was I going to tell you? I don't know. I think I got everything. Let me pull up my notes here. You know, when you get to be a person of a certain age, you have to rely on your notes. Seriously. Data overload. Just too much going on up in there. Yep, that's right. So I went over the season finale. Yep. So welcome, my love. Welcome, my love. Elisa. Hello, everyone. Hello. Namaste, everybody. I bow to the divine presence in each and every one of you. So we're going to pay some bills around here, run a couple of ads, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about rated tombs and resurrected dreams. And you guys, hopefully you're drinking your coffee or tea or whatever, because we're getting ready to get down and close out this season 8 finale of our Along with Vanessa morning show. So stay tuned.
Hello, everyone. Join us for the season 2 finale of Spiritually Speaking. We have our special guest, Kimberly Anderson, with Unleashed with Kimberly, and Ronnie Jefferson, Spiritually Speaking's own gospel correspondent. They'll be joining us as we close out the season with a bang. So join us Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time via the KP Media TV network. Stay in love. Hello, everyone. Vanessa Klinger here, your intuitive life strategist and life coach motivator. Would you like to be a guest on our talk show, Spiritually Speaking, with my co-host, Michelle Massey Washington? Well, go out to the website, www.vanessaklinger.com, complete the form, and your sponsorship includes a guest spot. We look forward to meeting you and highlighting your product, service, or event. Stay in love.
That's right. So if you would like to be a guest on the upcoming seasons of Spiritually Speaking, go out to vanessaklinger.com/show sponsor, complete the form, and we'll get back to you. We have great packages at every price point to help give you the exposure that you deserve. And you get, and each and every one of those packages includes a guest spot of coming on to Spiritually Speaking and promoting your product, service, or event. So it's a win-win for everybody. So go out to vanessaklinger.com/show sponsor, complete the form, and I'll get back to you. Yes. Okay. So we done went over everything. It's time to get down with the get down. What time is it? Yep, we are right on time. Right on time, because he's right on time. Okay, all right. Scripture inspiration. Hello, Victoria. Hello. Scripture inspiration. Here we go. Revelation 1:18. I am the living one. I was dead, and now look at here. I am alive forever and ever, and I hold the keys of death and Hades. Luke 14:27-29. And if you do not carry your own cross and follow me, you cannot be my disciple. Underline that. But don't begin until you count the cost. For who would begin construction of a building without first calculating the cost to see if there's enough money to finish it? Otherwise, you might complete only the foundation before running out of money. And then everyone will laugh at you. I love that translation. Consider the cost. but you got to carry your own cross. I know, boo. I know. It's just so nice, and you just ready to go out there, but not right now. So, consider the cost. Psalm 18:17. He rescued me from my powerful enemy, from my foes who were too strong for me. Isaiah 61. Arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. I remember the first time I heard that scripture. For your light has come. Are we all waiting for that moment to where our light can come? And that looks so differently for each and every one of us. But I was just so waiting for the day. And when you're a young baby Christian, everything's material. At least for me. And I would think, oh, okay, I look forward to the day where I'll be able to pay my bills and this and that and own this and have this and whatnot. But as I evolved spiritually, I began to realize that light will come upon me. That's revelation. That's enlightenment. That's me finding my way out of the darkness of confusion. So rise, shine. Your light has come. The glory of the Lord has risen upon you. Mark 5:1-20. Now, I got a couple long scripters, but we got time. So sit back and relax, enjoy. Okay. Mark 5:1. Am I going to read all the way 1-18? Okay, here we go. When they arrived at the other side of the lake, a demon-possessed man ran out from a graveyard. I think I heard something about the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery. A graveyard, yep. Thank you for reminding me, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Good day, Spirit. Good day, Cozy. Good day, Reverend Ike. Good day, Catherine Kuhlman. Good day, host of witnesses. Also, I forgot to share with you guys that tomorrow is my late sister's birthday. She's not late. She's always with me, Cosette. And so it's a very special weekend for us. I mean, tomorrow's her birthday. That's at the 3rd. And then the 4th is my father's birthday. And then the 5th is my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mommy. Love you. So I was surrounded by Aries my entire life. Okay. Now back to the show. Okay. Now the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery. That's why I mean it just happened this week now. I'm telling you, when you are tapped in and you're flowing and you're connected, it's like everything will come together for you, right? So the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery is one that has a church next to it. It's next to a church. It's connected to a church. A graveyard is not. Dig that. Dig that. Okay. So that's okay. Let me keep going. Okay. Ran out from a graveyard just as Jesus was climbing from the boat. This man lived among the gravestones and had such strength that whenever he was put into handcuffs and shackles, as he often was, he snapped the handcuffs from his wrists and smashed the shackles and walked away. No one was strong enough to control him. All day long and through the night, he would wander among the tombs and in the wild hills, screaming and cutting himself with sharp pieces of stone. And when Jesus was still far out on the water, the man had seen him and had run to meet him and fell down before him. Then Jesus spoke to the demon within the man and said, "Come out, you evil spirit." It gave a terrible scream, shrieking, "What are you going to do to me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God?" "Don't torture me." Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" Now, see, he didn't say, what is your names? He said, what is your name? Singular. The demon replied, Legion, for there are many of us here within this man. Then the demons begged him again and again not to send them to some abyss. Now, as it happened, there was a huge herd of hogs rooting around on the hill above the lake. Send us into those hogs, the demons begged, and Jesus gave them permission. Then the evil spirits came out of the man and entered the hogs, and the entire herd plunged down the steep hillside into the lake and drowned. Now, this is no public service announcement, but since last year, I have been made aware of a lot of things. So I made some health decisions back in 2020. I gave up beef, red meat, and my goal this year was to give up pork. And I've had a love affair with bacon my entire life. So it took a minute, because eventually I stopped eating pork last year. But that bacon, I'm telling you the truth. And my personality type is, I'm like, man, that doggone bacon. But over the holidays, I was telling my mom, I said, I'm gonna give the bacon up. I said, and then, I was made aware of something about pigs and pork and stuff. And once I saw that, I'm like, okay, that's it. But it took me a couple of, rotations, couple of rounds, is that you? I can't believe hot dog. My goodness. Wait. I had to let the window down. Who knew dogs could do that? So anyway, I said it took me a couple of rounds. So I finally gave up the bacon. And you know what? I know, honey. Yes, bacon. But I gave that up, honey, because I'm telling you, once you find out, everything. So maybe there's something to Jesus telling them, sending those demons, those thoughts. And this is what clicked for me when I was reading this. I was like, could it be that there's something to eating pork? Because this man was tortured day and night by a host of legion. It was all in his mind. These a multitude of thoughts, many thoughts. So he couldn't get to himself, right? I'm gonna keep reading it because we're gonna go back. Those tending the pigs ran off and reported this in the town and countryside, and the people went out to see what had happened. And when they came to Jesus, they saw the man who had been possessed by the legion of demons sitting there, dressed and in his right mind, and they were afraid. Those who had seen it told the people what had happened to the demon-possessed man and told about the pigs as well. Then the people began to plead with Jesus to leave their region. Look, you're going to try to make us give up bacon? Get out of here. That's how I interpret it. It said, what kind of ruckus you starting? Get on up out of here. You disrupting our comfort zone. They said, and told her about the pigs as well. And then when they heard about it, they told Jesus, get out. Okay, so Jesus get into the boat. Now, but this is a point too. Okay, we just chatting because it's season finale, right? So think about this now. Let me finish this scripture right here. And Jesus was getting into the boat. The man who had been demon possessed begged to go with him. Jesus did not let him. He said, "Go home to your own people, your own people." That means he wasn't in where he was supposed to be. See, when you out of your mind, you gonna be displaced. Okay. Go home to your own people and tell them how much the Lord has done for you and how he has had mercy on you. Gracious. So the man went away and began to tell in the Decapolis, that sounds Greek, how much Jesus had done for him, and all the people were amazed. Okay, I got another scripture I want to share with you guys. Yep, there it is right there. I had to add it last minute because I want to share this with you guys too. John 20. We got a lot to cover, but that's okay. The scriptures are rolling, so you'll be able to capture those, and we're gonna talk about it. John 20. Now Mary stood outside the tomb crying, and as she wept, she went over to look into the tomb. We're talking about Mary Magdalene, and saw the two angels in white seated where Jesus' body had been, one at the head and the other at the foot. They asked him, "Woman, why are you crying?" "They have taken my Lord away," she said, "and I don't know where they have put him." At this, she turned around and saw Jesus standing there, but she didn't realize that it was him. He asked her, "Woman, why are you crying? Who is it you're looking for?" "Hello? Is it me you're looking for?" Thinking he was the gardener, she said, "Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you put him, and I'll get him." Jesus said to her, "Mary." She turned toward him and cried out in Aramaic, "Rabboni," which means teacher. Jesus said, "Do not hold on to me, for I have not yet ascended to the Father. Go instead to my..." Is that it? Oh my goodness, I cut it off, but y'all know what it is. Go instead and to my... Okay, so, all right. God, I messed that up, didn't I? Okay, last minute. So, okay, so we're gonna vacillate back and forth between all this because it all goes in with the topic on this beautiful, fantastic, funky Friday. Okay, so now when I was reading about the demon possessed man, we're gonna touch on that too, because we talked about the bacon and stuff. I was thinking about. I said, look at that. I said he went to a region for one person because the man was crying out day and night because he was trapped. He was held captive by his mind. So he was in a graveyard that's not connected to a church. He was disconnected from God. His thoughts and his mentality had caused him to disconnect from God. He was possessed by a myriad of thoughts, a myriad he was plagued and haunted. You ever been there? He he wasn't, it was like, yeah, I'm gonna say that. Thank you, Spirit. It was like he had multiple personalities, different versions of himself. He was different versions of himself, but not the right one, not the right version. Because he was thinking about this and thinking about that, and to the point where he allowed his multitude of thoughts. He wasn't in his right mind, he was in his wrong mind. His multitude of thoughts to take him to a graveyard. So the way I'm interpreting that is his mentality consumed him and possessed him so much that he went somewhere to die. He didn't want to die, he wanted to live. How do you know he wanted to live? Because he was crying out. He didn't want to be held captive. He didn't want to have his thoughts to just overtake him where he would harm himself. Y'all ever been there? All right, we're going to go a little deep. You ever been so depressed that you wanted to kill yourself? Because you was in your head all day? plagued by a legion of thoughts consuming you to the point where it lowered your vibration so much that you wanted to die. You were crying out. You didn't know what to do. I'm talking to myself, crying out, not knowing what's wrong with me. Why do I feel this way? Why can't I feel happy? Why can't I feel joy? Why can't I feel whole? Why do I have to think about this stuff? What is wrong with me? To the point where you were asking the wrong questions because you were allowing those thoughts to consume you, those legion of thoughts, demonic, lower vibration thoughts, to the point where it got your vibration so low that you were in a dark night of your soul, a graveyard. So the man was crying out. You know what? I bet he didn't think nobody heard him. I know he did. But he was just crying out. He was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just trapped. I wish I could get out of here. But I don't know where to go because I don't even know who I am. He probably, 1 minute he's probably laughing. Next minute he's probably crying. Next minute he's probably cutting himself with rocks. Next minute he was, trying to scaring the hell out of people, trying to stay away from me because I'm not in my right mind, crying out day and night. He didn't think nobody heard him. He thought, okay, this is it for me. This is where I'm going to end up. This is where I'm going to be. I'm in the graveyard. I'm disconnected from the Most High. This is where I'm going to be. So I might as well just, settle here. I might as well just, so I'm telling you people now, be careful how you judge people, okay? Be careful how you judge them now. Because they more than likely, they are consumed by a legion of thoughts that has them trapped. Has them trapped. Crying out. But let me tell you something. Now. When you are sensitive, I'm talking about you real people, real followers of Christ. I ain't talking about you fake ones now. I'm talking about you real ones, the ones who are connected to source. It awakens a sense of compassion within you to where you are actually operating as Christ Jesus. And you're able to see, and your steps will be ordered. See, Jesus is doing his thing, So he told the disciples, look, let's go over here. They didn't know why, they were taking him over there. But he did. Because guess what? His spirit told him, you need to go over here. Probably didn't know why until he got over there. And then he heard him. And then he saw him. So the next time you look at somebody and it appears that they out of their mind, they probably are. Look at them and see if Spirit wants to use you that day to operate as Jesus. So he walked up on him, right? And here he comes. He said, what are you going to do with me? See, when enlightenment shows up, enlightenment, Jesus represents enlightenment. When enlightenment shows up in your life, that's when those multitude of thoughts, they know when their time is up. See, you think that God ain't heard you. I want to get my mind right. So that's why you have to be open, right? You have to be open. Because if you are, enlightenment's may come to you in the form of something that you didn't see coming, right? So stay open. Because if you do, then you'll get your victory. So he said, what you gonna do with me? Don't send us off to a abyss. Send us into those pigs, those hogs. Send us into something that's unclean. That's where we belong. We don't belong here in this vessel. Because this vessel belongs to you because it's been crying out to you. Didn't even know that it belonged to you. We had it blind for so long, thinking it didn't belong to you, because we just consumed them with crazy thoughts, and they didn't even think that they belonged to you. But because they cried out and you come for them, that let us know that they belong to you. So we must go. So when enlightenment shows up in your life, all that stinking thinking, it's got to go. It has to. What are you gonna do with us? Don't throw us over there in the biz. Throw us in those pigs over there. Something that's unclean where we belong. Say something about that pork, y'all. I'm telling you. I ain't preaching. I mean, because I mean, I'm a new convert. Because, honey, every Christmas, Vanessa would eat an entire ham. Okay, but when you know better, you do better. I'm serious. There's something about that pork. I'm telling you. I'll just let you find it yourself. I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let you find it for yourself. So they went and they threw them out. See, when those pigs ran off that cliff, that lets you know what those thoughts, their intentions were to destroy that beautiful soul of that man. That was a whole intention, objective. It was a whole intention and objective was to eventually cause him to kill himself. So when you are consumed by thoughts where you're depressed, you want to hurt yourself, that's the ultimate objective of those. People say it's the devil. No, it's not devil. It's lower vibration way of thinking. It's when you're not centered and have one frame of mind, right? See, when you're confused, and we know God ain't after that. When you're confused, you're thinking about one thing, you think about another. It's all to just cause you to get your vibration so low, right? And when you get your vibration low, I'm telling you now, when your vibration is low, then that's where you go into those places that are meant to steal, kill, and destroy you in some way, form, or fashion. Which is why it's so important for you to be so sensitive. So when Spirit says, look, I want you to praise me all week, I had to download some songs I ain't heard in 15 years. But you know what? It keeps your vibration high. That's why I'm really adamant about you guys doing that. Whatever it is that's going to get you in that vibration, right? Where you're just glorifying, you're just in that space of gratitude and peace. And it's so much that that legion of thoughts is so much of them that they can get you to where you just thinking about this and where you're not focused, right? What you focus on expands, right? So if you're not focused on one thing of wanting to be whole, of wanting to be complete in God, and wanting to be in your right mind, then it's like, okay, it's like a tray, right? It's like a tray of hors d'oeuvres, right? And these are a legion of thoughts, and you just consuming that, so you're not focused. I'll take that, I take that, I take that, and you're constantly just vibrating, and then you're getting lower and lower because one thought will lead to another thought, and like stairs, you keep going down, 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 down into the depths of despair, and then eventually you destroy yourself. I know, because I used to live in the graveyard of my mind. Thank you. So it says, so after the pigs drowned, the people that was tending to the pigs go, wait a minute, why do you do that? They done run and jumped off a cliff. That's our money. Who is this man? And the man was like, look, y'all know I've been in them caves for all these years. But that man called Jesus right there, he healed me. And I'm in my right mind. Then they were afraid. Like, oh my God. Why were they afraid of him? Because he was in the right mind. Because he was standing in his power. See, the whole objective for that legion of thoughts is to get you disconnected and for you to walk in your power, to walk uprightly, walk in harmony. Your mind and your heart and your soul is operating in harmony. Then you're powerful. You're intimidating by people who aren't operating in theirs. And they say afraid, but it's just because they're just intimidated. So if you feel as if you are in a graveyard of your thoughts, keep crying out, because enlightenment's coming. It may be Friday right now, but Sunday's coming, because something amazing is about to happen in your life. It may not be winning $1 million, but it's certainly going to feel like that. Because when you finally are in your right mind, I got options. Many, mighty, mo. You have options. You're no longer, concerned about things. You're in your right mind. I remember I used to pray. Well, one of my affirmations was, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm healed, I'm whole, and I am complete. Because I existed and lived in the graveyard of my mind for so many years. Won't he do it? Okay, so they told Jesus, look, you get out of here, okay? That one man, he went. And he went on. So now we're going to shift gears and we're going to talk about this because, it's Easter, Resurrection weekend, but there's something to this. Now, we all know how Jesus delivered Mary Magdalene. And isn't it, this is just my perception, but the ones who I feel have experienced a lot of being in the graveyard, the ones who have experienced much more darkness and that's using that word loosely, but okay. Thank you, Spirit. So I remember hearing this sermon by Uncle T.D. Jakes about, he says, some of you all don't understand why certain people praise God the way they do. He said, but imagine this. If you're in a burning building and somebody save you from that burning building, right when the roof is about to fall on top of you, you get excited. So, and you're like, you can't tell me, you can't change my mind. I know that man saved me. I know he delivered me. So this was Mary Magdalene, she was a disciple. She was faithful, because look what it said now. He said, consider the cost, but take up your own cross and follow me. So she said, you know what? I give it all. Here, take it. I belong to you because I know how and what I was before I allowed you to come into my life. So now that you are in my life, I'm fully committed. And she was fully committed. Because what was everybody else at? I ain't judging. I'm just telling the story now. What was everybody else at? She's like, I'm going. So, and then a couple other women went, but you know what I mean? So she's sitting there. She's like, where is he? Where'd he go? I've been dreaming of this moment where he told us that he was gonna come back. Where is he? Who done took him? I just can't believe it. I can't believe that nobody would take him, because he said he was going to rise again. See, so in her frame of mind, she was thinking one way, and God was doing things another way, but she was there. So her dreams were died. for a moment. She was like, well, but right when you think that your dreams have died, spirit, enlightenment is going to remind you and come to you so that you can get back on course. So there he was. He was like, what's wrong? They done took him. I don't know where he went. Have you ever felt like God done left you? Dreams are shattered. God, this ain't like nothing you done promised me. Don't fret, my pet. Light is coming. That's what that story represents to me. Is that right when you think that it's all lost, that you might as well just throw everything in a trash can and give up and quit on your dreams, whatever they look like, whatever you've imagined for yourself, is when spirit enlightenment will come to you and say to you, no, what's going on? Why are you feeling this way? Don't give up on your dreams, people. Don't give. And I mean, you guys gotta expand on what that looks like. It's more than material stuff. You desire to be in your right mind. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you. When when I really just decided and made a decision that I was going to get my mind right, it's when everything began to open up for me. Because then, once I started focusing on my mind through my meditation and stuff, and addressing all my issues, becoming aware of my issues, confronting those legions of thoughts that create those demons in my mentality, was when I also realized about my soul, that my mind and my soul was bigger than my mind. It was more to my soul than just my mind. So desire to be in your right mind. Let's just make that decision, okay? I decide I'm going to be in my right mind. Once you do that, it'll set you on a course of awakening, of being whole, of being complete. I'm hungry. Of being whole and complete to a point where all that stuff, those desires, are waiting for you. All of them. What time is it? I done lost track of time. This is good stuff. Okay. So he had been telling them, this is what's going to happen. But I will rise again. See, the whole purpose of the story of Jesus was to show you how to evolve where you can operate in your divinity as a human being. That's how I see it. He came to save us. Well, that's saving me when I'm made aware of my true essence and my power. That saved me. Okay. It's okay for somebody to come and save you from drowning. But if somebody teach you how to swim so that you can be in your own power, you conquered that death called drowning. You conquered that. Why? Because you can swim. So there's more to just the salvation of it, okay? Because see, look, yeah, save me. But then what you gonna do after you get saved? Huh? Take up your cross. That cross is something that you carry along your journey. Something, I mean, the way I look at it is it's heavy, It's burdened. But then he says, my yoke is easy and my burdens are light. So if he says, take up your cross, that means, thank you, Spirit, that means that you can carry it. That means that along your journey, it's a cross because it's your cross. I want to read that scripture again because I just love it. Where my scriptures at here? There we go. If you do not carry your own cross and follow me, you cannot be my disciple. So stop wanting to be like Jesus and want to be like you. Because that same cross that belongs to you is also all that other stuff that belongs to you. So when you take up your own cross, your own purpose, that's how I say it, your purpose in life, the cross, you're just carrying it. It's not going to be heavy to you. Those things that you're going through are not going to be hard and difficult for you to go through. That's why you're still here. But could it have been because of the fact that you were going through so much because you was trying to carry Jesus' cross, your mama's cross, your sister's cross, everybody's? No, carry your own cross. He said, you cannot be my disciple until you do that. So could be a lot of perpetrators walking around here saying, I'm a disciple of Jesus. No, because he said, if you do not carry your own cross and follow me, you cannot be my disciple. But don't begin now until you count the cost. I said a lot of people want to use that as an excuse. Well, I'm just not going to serve the Lord right now because I got to get myself together. Consider count the cost. I had to figure out, well, how much it's going to cost me and do I need to give this up? No. That's not what it's saying, in my opinion. But don't begin until you count the cost, because he told him, he said, look, if you give up this, and follow me. See, that's the kind of cost I'm thinking about. Are you willing to walk away from all those things that no longer serve you in order to walk in your true purpose and your destiny by being a follower of Christ? Are you willing to do that? May I encourage you to do that? If you let go of all that stuff that no longer serves you, if you turn away and walk away from all that, give it all up, that means like, nah, I'm going this way. You going that way. So bye. And you go this way, then you're going to get back 100-fold. You're going to get back more than what you left. See, so just consider the cost, right? Oh yeah, it's worth it. Why? Because it's going to cost me this, walking away from you, it's going to cost me that. But my return is so much greater than what it cost me to go in this direction, to follow you, right? So you guys got to, but don't begin until you count it. For who would begin construction of a building without first calculating the cost to see if there's enough money to finish? Do you have enough in you to finish your purpose? Do you have enough in you to continue? Yeah, he said, when I come back, will I find faith? Do you have enough in you? Yes, you do, if you decide. Otherwise, you might complete only the foundation. That's where a lot of people at before running out of money. Then everybody gonna laugh at you. I like that part. But it's very serious. Decide today that you're gonna give up all those things that no longer serve you. I'm doing it. Every time I wrap up a season, I go through something where I come out stronger, better, wiser, faster, stronger, better. So I'm just so grateful. Thank you, Spirit. I'm so grateful, and I'm committing that I'm going to do it. So I thank you for the strength and the power and the wisdom and the understanding, so that I can get the understanding to be faster, better, and to walk away from those things that no longer serve me. Are you going to commit to it today? so that you can carry your own cross and not everybody else's? Because could it be, thank you, Spirit, that all those things that you were carrying everybody else's crosses got you to where you were uh, in a legion of thoughts and wound up in a graveyard, called in a graveyard of your mind? So stop trying to save everybody and carry their crosses and be consumed about their woes and all that stuff. Focus on you, okay? Because when you do that, it equips you and it empowers you to be able to be a disciple where you can go to that person that's out of their mind and be a light to them. You can't be nothing if you wrapped up, tied up, tangled up in everybody else's stuff and your own stuff too. So I'm committing. I'm committing. I got 3 minutes, y'all. The car. Okay, there we go. Thank you, co-host. The cross we carry, God has equipped us to bear it. That's right. When we count the cost, He's already paid it all. Right. I like that. You think it's gonna cost you something? You like, that's already paid for, honey. Because if you walk away from it, that 100-fold has already been bought and paid for, and it's collecting interest. That's why it's 100-fold. That's why you get a return on your investment when you invest and commit to being a follower of Christ by carrying your own cross. You walk away from all that, you're gonna get a 100-fold return. Isn't that amazing? I'm gonna end with this, y'all. Okay, because I had to put this. I had to put this here because I wanted you guys to see it. And I'm closing out the season because I opened up the season. This is before I even was on TV here. Where is it at? There we go. And it's a quote by Mel Robbins. And she says, every phase of your life and career will require a different you. So as we enter into Resurrection Weekend, let's allow some of those things to die that need to die in our lives. Let's commit to letting go. Let's commit to taking up our own cross and no one else's. Let's commit that we're going to be in our right mind because we're going to allow enlightenment to drive out all of that legion, those dark thoughts out, so that we can be in our right mind and in our own power. And when you're in your right mind and your own power, then you are a different version of you. And everything that you have been desiring, imagining, affirming belongs to a different you. That's that version of you that's telling you, you really want that? Okay, well, I'm over here. So in order for you to possess, attract, draw to you all those things, you need to become that. What'd she say? What'd you say, Mel? She said, every phase of your life and career will require a different you. Everything you wants you. Everything. But it requires a different version of you. That makes so much sense to me. You know. So as I close out, guys, and take a much needed break so I can focus on myself and get more downloads and more enlightenment, and really just take the summer and become better so that when we come back in the fall, I'll be a different version of me, just like it was when I came back last year. It was a different me, maybe. I know for sure that was, yes, Lord, that was a different me, because I had to let go of some things that no longer served me. I was wrapped up, tied up, and tainted up. I was in a cave, living in a graveyard of something for 20 years. I'm grateful. I am. I'm grateful. When you are in your right mind, I'm done. When you're in your right mind, It resurrects all those dreams that you thought were dead. It resurrects all that stuff because you're in your power. When 2019 summer fall, I was like, well, I'm just not even going to do ride alongs no more. I'm not going to do any of it. It's gone. It's gone. But then enlightenment showed up. It said, no, you're not going to give up. I knocked out a season by editing clips and piecing together videos. An entire season, I rolled it out. Because it was just something in me. See, when what you think is dead ain't dead. It's in a graveyard, but it's not dead. So hold on, because Jesus is coming. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. I want to thank you for sharing, and I want to thank you for caring. I want to thank you guys so much for watching me this season of the Ride Along with Vanessa morning show. It has been an honor and a privilege to come to you guys. It has brought me so much joy to be able to serve to you what Spirit is downloading to me, to hopefully to expand your consciousness, to motivate you to seek after more enlightenment on your own, so that you can become the best version of who you think you are. Guys, I got to go. I'm way over. I am Vanessa Klinger, your intuitive life strategist and life coach motivator. And join me and the great Michelle Massey Washington. Yes, I like that. A new season brings new reasons to be a greater version of you. Yes. Thank you, co-host, as we close this out. Join Michelle Massey Washington and I on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we wrap up the season of Spiritually Speaking, right here on the KP Media TV network. Join us. We're streaming worldwide. It is just an honor and a privilege. So join us Sunday. Guys, I'm going to leave you with this. I'm going to leave you with this. I really am. I'm done. I'm going to leave you with this. When whatever purpose of your experience has been fulfilled, it must end. When you stay connected, you will know when it's time for it to end. You will know when it's been fulfilled. You'll just know. My purpose has been fulfilled, so it must end. This will allow you to walk away from all those things that no longer serve you anymore. That's what that means. So that you can pick up your own cross and follow enlightenment. I'm no longer going to be in the darkness of graveyards and consumed by thoughts that are seeking to keep my vibration low. No, I'm going towards enlightenment. And whatever cross I have to carry to get there, that's where I'm going. And I'm not going to run out of money, because I'm not using my own money. I'm not using my own strength. I'm using the strength of my Creator, because He has equipped me to carry my own cross in order for me to go towards my purpose and my destiny. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sharing and caring. And until next time, Ride Along with Vanessa Morning Show. Stay in love, everybody. Thank you. Our dog and I are going for a walk. Let me close this out. Let me find it. Thank you guys again.
Thank you for enjoying the show. If you have an awesome product or service that you would like Vanessa to promote, go to www.vanessaklinger.com/show sponsor, and we'll get back to you. We have monthly sponsorship programs, ad slots, all kinds of wonderful, great things to promote your product or service. Contact Vanessa today.